Is there nobody there? Where is everybody? Am I streaming to infinitive nothing? Oh dear me, it's just nobody. I am a couple of minutes late. I was. I'll concede that I was a couple of minutes late. But usually somebody says hello by now, and there's nothing. Nothing, I tell you. Oh, hang on a sec. No, on a different. How's that one? Ah, there you are. Okay, I was on the different channel. I beg your pardon. Hello, everybody. Yeah. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Right, here we are. Let's mess about, and we'll talk in a minute. But I'm digging this rather large. Now then, a little bit messy, but who cares? It's all a bit of fun, isn't it? Now then, I've still got my glasses on. Hello, Napa, California. Moto 23. You love the shirt. I bought this shirt at Target in New York State for $1.99 in the reduction thing. I've had it about 10 years. Yes, okay. A lot of messages there because I was kind of distracted at the beginning of the show there because no matter how much time I leave myself, I always end up short of time. Yes, okay, so that was Gun Hill Blues, ladies and gentlemen. The next one, what's the next one going to be? Ain't No Sunshine. Okay, let's cool it off a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to that. You see, people think that Flying V's are just about trying to look like a rock and roll star when you're nearly 60 years old. Listen to the sound of that. Love it. Okay, Ain't No Sunshine. Jim Drummond on drums, Kenny Hutchison on bass, David Cowan on piano, and me on Flying V. Let's go. Get the count in right. If I get the count in right. something like that. Something like that. Have you noticed? Stephen Coleman, thank you very much. Robert Smith, David Cowan on the keyboards, and David Cowan on the father. Shane Swindles. 2 Harleys. We're going to start arguing about motorbikes. Wolfram, hello there. Hello, Stephen in Boston. Mary Ellen replying, hello. Julia Maria. Evening all. Good evening all. Let's not argue about motorbikes, ladies and gentlemen. Well, you argue about motorbikes if you want, I don't care. Next is called That's a Good Question. It's one that I wrote some years ago. I'm just going to see if I've still got the... No. I've removed the tremolo effect. We'll do it without the tremolo effect in that case then. Okay, this is called That's a Good Question. That's a good question, and one I'm glad you asked is the full title of the track. I'll play this, and then we'll have a little chaw. We'll have a little chin wag. played that one for a while. It'll do. It'll be alright. I hope you're all enjoying the music. That's the main thing. Dave, yeah. Thank you, Stephen Coleman, for the $10 super chat. You like that song, you still? I'm glad to hear that. Hello, Rax FX. How are you doing? How are you doing, sir? What was I going to say? I was going to say something important. Yes, I'll tell you what it is with the way that the way that this looks this evening. There, you see. Now, I'll tell you what I've done in the past, because I've spent all my time working in audio, you know, and in this camera thing, it's very easy to just set things on automatic and hope for the best. And I've spent ages, I mean, I'm talking about ages. Thank you very much, Stephanie Robinson. Wonderful. That's what I like to hear. Thank you very much. That's a good question. Well, I'm glad you asked. And you know, all of the guys on all the guys and gals on the internet say, don't use auto, don't use auto, don't use auto. Like, it's the one thing they all say consistently. And so you got to get your aperture and your exposure and your shutter speed and your frame rates and you know, and so mistakenly, well, not mistakenly, I was trying to have like subdued lighting, you know, and to have subdued lighting you have to have the cameras very sensitive, which makes a noisy picture. So I've basically reversed it and I've put the lights on full. All the lights are on full. And then I've reduced the sensitivity on the camera. And it seems to be, what camera? Sony ZV-1. I've got 2 Sony ZV-1s. I'd like 3 Sony ZV-1s. I'd like 4 Sony ZV-1s. And so just turn the lights all the way up and then turn the sensitivity down on the camera, and it seems to be the way to go. I know there's people out there who know 100 million times more about cameras and aperture and exposures and frame rates than I do. And why don't you come and give me some lessons? Yeah, Nick, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay, so what's the next track? That's a good question. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen. Joking aside, I'm going to put the Strat on. Yes, I am. The Strat which doesn't have a strap. I'll stay with the Flying V. Let's stay with the Flying V. Why not? Is everybody happy with this Flying V? I know a lot of people out there don't like the Flying V, but you're wrong. Well, it's something, I suppose, isn't it? It's something, I suppose, isn't it? So, I believe, just going to go to your messages now. So, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much, Stephen. This guitar's been locked up. It's where I should be locked up. This guitar's been locked up, and I got it yesterday, and I'm just messing about with it. And the neck, excuse me, the neck was bowed way forward, way forward. I mean, you know, you'd almost see it. This isn't a problem of the guitar. It's not a fault of the guitar. If guitars, you know, guitars change in seasons, they move, and you have things to adjust. And if they're not adjusted and the years go by and the guitar doesn't get touched, then these seasonal adjustments can go wildly out of whack. And this is what had happened here. So I fixed it, brought the neck back, cleaned it. Some electrics, some dusty electrics in here. And it's from vintage, John Holmby skews. And these are Trev Wilkinson pickups. And but this guitar was discontinued because Gibson intervened and said, you can't make that guitar, it's too much like the Gibson. Well, it's better than most Gibson Flying V's I've ever played. I've played some Gibson Flying V's that, in all honesty, haven't been that great. But this is excellent. It hasn't been played very much, I don't think. Shane. Well, I've got, well, yeah. There's some extra fingers. I saw a guy doing card tricks on YouTube last night. Amazing card trick guy. Somebody said that he had cards hidden behind his watch, which was I would like to know how he did that. But thank you very much, Shane. Bridge pickup sounds killer. You just can't believe how good you are. Oh, Robert Smith. I shouldn't be reading these things out loud. That's Tone and Groove. Well, there you go. Thank you very much. It's obviously doing the trick. So, thank you very much for your very kind compliments. What's next? Oh, Surrender, ladies and gentlemen. Surrender. There you go. There's another one. Paul Smith, how you doing, Paul? Nice to see you. When you coming back up to Newcastle, Bonnie lad? When you coming into Newcastle, Bonnie lad? It's all going on in Newcastle, Bonnie lad. It's all going on in Newcastle, Bonnie lad. Having just beat Sheffield Wednesday 8-0. Okay, now. Well, you know, ladies and gentlemen. Wolfram, thank you very much. €10. Super chat. Aye, thank you very much. Jonathan. Yeah, I travelled down the Nightmare Moor. Eventide H90. You got an Eventide H90. Good lad. Good lad. That'll be a lot of fun. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Simos! Hello, Simos. Simos in Greece. Athens. Quite a character, to say the least. Now, what's next? I Only Have Eyes for You. This is a beautiful tune, and it's not for the fuzzbox. Okay. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the Stratocaster on, folks. Okay. So I hope you can just give me a moment. Just a second. Just a wee moment. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Tell me. It's a thumbs up, no matter what you say. I'm fixing it. I'm rigging the vote. I'm rigging the vote, ladies and gentlemen. It's a thumbs up, no matter how many thumbs down I get. Just a moment. Just a moment. Oh. Here you go. A strap. For a Strat. I'll go back to the chat. LSL. Hey, man. Oh. Honestly. You just pick it up when you feel the quality. You just pick it up when you feel the quality. I'm very proud to be a friend of Lance, the man who built this guitar. I'm very proud to be a friend of Lance Lerman. Who needs Fender Custom Shop when you've got Lance Lerman? That's what I think. Guitar's probably a bit out of tune. Hasn't been played for a few weeks. It was probably tuned to 440. Or tuned to 432. Fingers crossed I don't completely ruin this. 432. It's healthier. 432 is included in the architecture of the Great Pyramid of Giza. And if they knew something that we don't. So let's see what happens. resonate with the universe, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know, I might play that again. It's not Tory. You can say that again. No, it's about good things. Not shallow, greedy, lifting your mates up to higher social status and financial. I'm going to play that again. If you don't like it, you can all have your money back. You should be racked with guilt. because I only have eyes for you. Dale Boyd, hello Dale, how you doing down in London town? Are they taking it, Dale, or are they standing up for themselves? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Everybody happy. Kev, Concord, California. Hello there, Concord, California. Well, I've been to Concord, California. I've been to Concord in California, on the outskirts of... no, is Concord's in the vicinity of San Francisco, is it? Is it in the vicinity of San Francisco, Concord? Yes, Kev. Very nice. Very nice part of the world. Yeah. It's always strange in London town. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner. Dale, did you see that Newcastle won 8-0 today? 8-0. Interestingly enough, I'm not going to talk about football other than to say he played the team, the exact same team from last season, and they destroyed Sheffield United 8-0. He's brought in these new players, and it hasn't quite fired the way we hoped it would. He's gone back to the original team, and we win 8-0. So, food for thought. Okay. 30 miles west of San Francisco. That's right. Lovely part of the world. Lovely part of the world. Or certainly it was at the time when I visited there. Now, this next one's called the learning curve. So we're going to switch off the wireless lead, and we're going to put on. What are we going to put on, ladies and gentlemen? Tell you what we're going to do. Oh my goodness gracious! A great pleasure to play that fantastic guitar and that guitar and that guitar. But here, what have we got, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, what have we got here, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, it's a Loudon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Loudon. Shall we have a listen to the Loudon? Did you just hear mad laughter there? It wasn't me, ladies and gentlemen. There's somebody else in the room, ladies and gentlemen. Fucking hell, that's a bit scary, that, isn't it? Hey. Okay. I went on Paul Rose's live stream the other night, and I was very disturbed to see him having a nervous breakdown at the beginning of the acoustic section. It sounded like he was going off his rocker, like he's been watching. Like he's been watching too many Netflix films. All right. This is the title track of the album, The Learning Curve. Dale, did you buy a learning curve and I forgot to give you it? You must tell me if I did. And I'll have to try and find a copy of it somewhere. Emerald. Yeah. Emerald Acoustics. No, I haven't. What's that tune on the foreground guitar? It has no meaning. Oh, interesting. As long as you're happy. Fine tunes. Ballyshannon, hello there. Karen, hello there. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dale. Halloween practice. Yeah. I'll find one, Dale. I'll find one. Okay, let's see what's next. Oh, look at the sun. Yes. I tell you, I was thinking about doing a kind of a... Let's see. Let's get this one out of the way and see how it goes. And then I was going to do a little improvisation thing. Let's see. This is an instrumental version of a song called Look at the Sun. If you go on YouTube, there's a song version of Look at the Sun with the band, which has vocals, and a lad called Pete Stanton playing trumpet on it. Look at the Sun, the Paul Rose House Band. And so, this is the instrumental version for acoustic guitar. Let's go. Which button? Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Oops, where's the chat gone? I normally have two computers. I usually have one here for the chat, but I didn't have time to set it up this evening. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Yeah. It's a beautiful guitar, there's no doubt about it. What's the next track? Do I think you'll be able to play live? I don't know. How old are you and how many hours can you put in? That's the difference. How old are you? When do you start? And how many hours can you put in? And how is your mental health? It's got a lot to do with it, I think. What is... Get Carter. Just a second now. I have no idea what's going to happen here. Perhaps it doesn't work on an acoustic because there isn't a... Just going to try something, folks. Bear with me. Okay, so I'm just trying to set something up here. Just give me one moment. So I just thought I wanted to try that just to see what happened. I had nothing worked out for that. It was just an improvisation. Sorry. Oh, you were at Belfast? Steve McQueen, hello. You were at Belfast. Did you enjoy it? I broke a string on the second number. Or was it the first number? Thank you. Right, okay, where are we now? I think, where it was. God, that's 8:20. That's a long show. I didn't expect it to be that long. Oh, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the legato shuffle. I'm going to do the legato shuffle and then we'll say night-night, I think. Let's see where we are, yeah. there you go, folks. That's the last one for tonight. Thank you. An hour and a half. That's longer than I wanted to do, actually, but there you go. There you go. I hope you all enjoyed the music, folks. I will read all of your messages afterwards, and thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you very much for enjoying the music, which I hope you have. Give us a second. What I'll do is stop that and then go to that. Would you like the revolving camera? It's quite nice, that, isn't it? It's the camera staying still. It's the room that's turning. Oh, there he goes with that silly laugh again. Okay, folks, thank you very much. I'm just going to run through. A few things for press E. If you want to email me, paul@paulrose.co.uk. Say hello. If you want to talk about gear or songs or lessons, or if you want to buy albums, if you want to buy MP3s, if you want to buy vinyl, paul@paulrose.co.uk will be the place. Let me see now. I do have a Bandcamp page. Just when that settles, goes away. If I press that, I've got a Bandcamp page, folks. You can buy everything that I've ever done. Almost. There's a few that aren't yet on there. I don't know if there ever will be all on there. I think it's better if you just email me, paul@paulrose.co.uk, if you want to buy lessons, CDs, MP3s, vinyls, or if you've got any questions about the gear and what I'm doing here, feel free. What else have we got? Have you liked? Have you subscribed, ladies and gentlemen? If you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you're on Facebook, you can like if you wish. I also have a Patreon page. If you want to help support the shows, be appreciated. I'm here for the music, not for the money. If I was here for the money, I would have packed it in a long time ago. But I appreciate all of the support that comes in. Don't get me wrong. What else have we got? Okay. Wilkinson pickups in the Flying V. Wilkinson bridge in the LSL guitar. And what can you say to that? LSL guitar, LSL pickups, Wilkinson bridge, fantastic. For press J, yes, Lollar pickups. I haven't been using any Lollar pickups this evening, but I don't care. I'm going to talk about them anyway. They're superb, they're the best. Got Lollars in most of the guitars here that you can't see hanging on the wall. And I think the thing about turning the lights up bright and desensitizing the camera works better than having the dark, moody lights and then having to crank the camera sensitivity, which gives you all kinds of exposure problems, and it looks garish and oversaturated and noisy and pixelated. Not pixelated, but just noisy. So I hope I'll check this out. By the way, I don't sit and watch beach streams afterwards, other than to just check that technically they were all right. I'll watch 5-10 minutes and just check that the lights and the picture and the sound was all okay. Okay, so that's that, folks. Thank you very much. There's a lot of messages come through there. Hakan Disson, Anita Kiefel. Thank you very much, Anita. My pleasure. Mary Ellen, thank you. Yuri Lopokin, sorry, that's in Russian, I think, and I can't read it. Fabioski, thanks for the gig. Thank you very much. Yes. Yeah. So, okay. LSL instruments, vintage Flying V, Loudon acoustic guitar. That's it. That's all we got time for this evening, folks. I enjoyed Ballyshannon, World Photography by Karen Skelly. Karen, you can maybe give me some tips on exposure, aperture, frame rates, ISOs, my God, do I go around in circles? I actually think it's all right now. I actually think I've got it. If there's anything else I need to do I need to turn the aperture down? Do I need to turn the aperture up? Any experienced, knowledgeable photography types out there, please let me know. Oh, okay, right, I'm going to go and watch the television. Thanks, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed the music. I've enjoyed it very much. There's always some little technical hitch, you know. I never start feeling like everything's ready. There's always something that delays me so that I don't have that relaxed start that I crave. And it doesn't matter how early I start in the day, I always get delayed. Anyway, the Newcastle game might have had something to do with it. Yeah. Right. Okay, just check your message before I say cheerio. Thank you very much, my darlings. Cheerio. See you next time. Probably next Sunday, if not before. Thank you very much. Good night.